Coming up in this video... You better duck because the red flags are flying everywhere. You don't want to get caught in the chaos. These are the scary videos that have everyone on high alert. Number 15. Urbexer's Nightmare. YouTuber Back in Time MC calls this every Urbexer's worst nightmare. Let's dive in.
It's like a nice, thin, narrow piece of carpet that comes all the way across. Absolutely nuts. Maybe she'll come into this bedroom here.
The pair look around the room, and then this happens.
Look in that wardrobe.
I'll just leave him for Can I help you?
Oh my You're alive!
You are?
Fuck, man.
You live in here, you can't live in here. Yeah?
No!
The Urbexers have a conversation with the older lady, and she says she lives in the home.
Is there no way you can go and look at it? Do you not think it's a bit...
Yeah, it is, yeah.
Have you not got family?
No.
This is so heartbreaking, I hope it's staged. Unfortunately, I think it's all too real. Number 14, Semi-Battle. The next time you're flying down the highway, make sure you avoid dueling semis at all costs. Submitted to Info News by Facebook page, Skilled Truckers Canada. These two semi-drivers seem to be battling it out on Highway 97. Watch the battle unfold in this dashcam footage. The white semi is clearly passing in a no-pass zone. At first it looks like the red semi is going to let him in, but then... The pair narrowly avoid impact with the red semi nearly being run off the road. I agree with the general consensus in the comments, which is that both drivers are in the wrong here. Number 13, hitching a ride. As a civilian, would you assist a police officer chasing after a suspect? That's what happened in this wild goose chase in Texas. Published by KHOU 11, the policeman's body cam captured him hitching a ride mid-chase after growing tired of tailing the suspect. First, you see him on foot. Carrying 20-pound gear can be exhausting in the Texas heat. So when an ex-security guard pulled up to the cop and asked if he'd like a ride, the answer was obvious.
What's up? Yeah.
But that's when Jimmy Davis, an ex-security guard, pulls up in this blue sedan.
The cop arrived on the scene to his partner cuffing the suspect on the ground.
Appreciate it.
The officer tells Davis where to go and catches up with fellow cop Samuel Brown, who's just about to get the cuffs on the guy.
And then I see Porter jump out of the car. And
He then makes this quip.
Had to get a taxi, don't mind me.
And the story gets better.
What's more astonishing about this story is that the officer who captured the suspect was fresh out of the academy, and this was his first foot chase.
Was his first foot chase.
Even through, some of the challenges.
Oh yeah, and he's only got one arm. I think it's safe to say this is a pretty captivating story. Number 12, suspect caught on camera. A 12-year-old girl was walking to school in Leeds, UK, when a stranger attempted to take her. Published on YouTube by Mark1333, CCTV footage captured the man leaving the scene.
Police have released footage of a man filmed just after he allegedly attempted to abduct a 12-year-old girl as she walked to school in Leeds. Officers...
This isn't the only footage that was captured. A woman who witnessed the incident intervened and followed the man as he attempted to flee across a park.
The man grabbed the girl round the waist and picked her up and carried her across the road towards a secluded wooded area, but she managed to fight him off and run away.
The police released the footage in an attempt to identify the alleged assailant. Further reports state that the police had promising leads and made at least one arrest in connection to the case, but it's unclear if the suspect was found and convicted. Number 11, ghost versus baby. When your kid starts acting suspicious, you know something is wrong. TikToker Marika DeWitt shares this scary video captured by security camera at around 1 in the afternoon. Let's take a look. At first, the toddler just seems to be playing, but then it sounds like he's scared by something unseen, and the chair topples over. Next, he seems to be explaining to someone what happened. But it's what happens next that's the most frightening evidence for me. Was he just pushed over by a demon? Who or what is this baby interacting with? I personally think he may have just been throwing a tantrum. Children do sometimes throw themselves back like that in a fit of rage, but then again, the whole clip does seem unusual. If this house is haunted, it's certainly scary that it appears to be targeting this toddler. Number 10, found alive. In early July of 2022, an 81-year-old man was reported missing in Orange County. After a search of the area, one officer discovered him in the water.
Yeah, I'll be there in a minute. Okay, I found him. He is in the water, and he's moving. Hey, buddy!
The man was alive but clearly disoriented. The deputies struggled to pull him from the pond.
Oh, come on. Guys, barely. Come on, buddy. Come on.
The man was apparently missing overnight, having disappeared Thursday afternoon. He was found on Friday.
Come on. All right, you're okay. You're gonna be fine, buddy. Okay, buddy, you're gonna be okay, buddy. You're okay.
We're gonna get the fire department for you, Daniel, okay? We've been looking for you, buddy.
It looks to me like the officers did everything right here.
I'm glad we found you, man. Thank goodness.
Number 9, seizure. What would you do if someone suffered a seizure-like matter in public? That's what happened in this video shared by TikToker 24Grill0. Watch the guy in the tan sweater. The man looks like he's having a seizure, but wait. He pops back to his feet and runs into the crowd. Was he momentarily possessed? Personally, I tend to think the man staged this, but for what purpose, I'm not sure. You can't say he wasn't committed to the role, though. Number 8, electrical fire. Work sometimes isn't the safest place to be. Timothy Makeups shares this workplace incident during a Friday night shift at a pub. Let's go behind the scenes in the kitchen. The fire happens fast, but the guys seem to be able to get the fire under control, although one dude appears to want to throw water on it, which is a no-no, unless the electricity has been cut off. Many in the comments are also noting that you should never touch the metalwork in this event. There's a fair chance you could be electrocuted. I think we could all attend some fire safety training. You never know how you're going to react when a moment like this strikes. Number 7. Pyramid unidentified flying object. If extraterrestrials were going to show up on Earth, the Great Pyramids of Giza, of all places, would probably be my first guess. And it looks like they have come home to the mothership. Tweeted by TwitTalk8, this clip shows a mysterious unidentified flying object appearing over Giza. The object looks like its own upside-down pyramid and floats above, spinning like a top. While this clip could just be impressive CGI, I want to believe that extraterrestrials have come back to admire their early earthly handiwork. Number 6. Being followed. Franco TV is exploring one of the most haunted cemeteries in South America in this scary video. And while there, he finds that he's not alone.
I could hear people. Just want to make sure I don't get in trouble.
They know he's there too.
Now, I just got seen by someone. I don't know if they work here, or I don't know if they're going to tell somebody else that I'm around this area. So after he leaves, I'm going to actually kind of go. He's already leaving. He's riding back. I'm going to kind of go that direction and get out of this one area. This place is huge, so there's a lot of hiding spots.
After escaping capture, Franco comes across this tomb in which something ritualistic seems to have been done inside.
Yeah. Whoa. What the is this?
His exploration, however, is cut short. He's being chased, probably by security, and he thinks they want to extort a bribe.
I'm probably a bit more sweaty. I just actually ran into some more tombs, so the guy lost sight of me and I was gone. They wanted to take more soles from me. Soles is the currency that they use here. So unfortunately I wasn't able to get the K2, but I am now on the other side of this graveyard.
The jig is up when the man finally catches up with him.
Okay, fine.
Es hora, hay que salir de acá.
Solamente
¿Qué tienes ahí?
Un camarita.
Ya no. Por favor, salir. Tenemos que salir ya.
Okay.
It seems like he was right about the man's intentions. Security or not, the man becomes more aggressive, holding out his hand to Franco. I hope he got out of this situation okay, because we'll have to wait for part 2 to find out. Number 5. Creep in. Is this evidence of a split personality or something else altogether? TikToker Time to Wait shares this strange security camera footage of what police say is her.
This is what the police sent me. This is what they found from all the footage. This is 2 weeks ago at about 10 p.m. They say that that's me.
As the TikToker explains, she doesn't recall doing this, but the police insist this is footage of her.
I know for a fact that I worked the next morning and I have to wake up at 6 a.m. I know I was in bed. I know I was in bed. The mannerisms, the behaviors there.
Some in the comments think she's sleepwalking, others think she may have a split personality, and this is the beast in her.
Off. I also don't understand why my light didn't come on. so I could have seen it better. I don't know. Like I said, I can't explain this.
But the TikToker doesn't think it's her at all. Commenter Papa Bless suggests to install a camera inside her bedroom to see if she leaves at night. I agree that more footage is the best route to getting to the bottom of this. I'll be following this story. I'm interested to see how it unfolds. Number 4, Spooky Sanitarium. Submitted to the Chills Narrator subreddit by Dexter129. This Redditor wrote, Spooky Sanitarium encounter. I was taking a video of the cool looking dust in the air and didn't notice anything in person. When I looked at this video after, I noticed there's something in the doorway at the end that slowly comes into the light. I'm not sure what it is, so I'm asking y'all. Let's watch their submission and see what they're talking about. Sabbath Omega said in the comments, I don't see what you're talking about. Can you give more details? To which the uploader responded saying, it happens just as the video ends. Look at the left side of the doorway at the end of the hall. There's a faint white figure that comes into the light. Do you see the figure he's talking about? Let me know in the comments. Number 3, Crab Walker. Crab walking is all fun and games until you capture some rando doing it on a security camera at 2 in the morning. Shared by Kisa Weba and originally uploaded on Alma Media channel, this footage is trending in the Spanish-speaking YouTube community. The footage shows a mysterious figure at a distance. At first, it looks like the figure is crawling on all fours, and it's hard to tell what it might be until another camera captures this second angle. You can see now that it looks like a person crab walking down the alleyway. The person has a pale face and dark eyes and lips. It looks like they're wearing a flesh-colored bodysuit. Well, I think it's quite possible for some creep with a painted face to get up at 2 in the morning and crab walk the entire length of an alleyway. I'd have to imagine they're a bit disturbed to do so. Aside from wanting to go viral, there's no other explanation for this type of behavior. Unless this isn't a person at all. Number 2, Demon Man. Is this a headless man that disappears into smoke? Or is this just the work of another poor quality security camera? YouTuber Shania Lawrence thinks it's a demon, captured at around midnight in 2019. Judge for yourself from this footage. At first he looks indistinct, but then he's a solid form. Then he disappears slightly again. Before returning back to a solid. The figure keeps walking circles, around and around aimlessly, disappearing into black smoke, only to reappear solidly again. As many point out in the comments, this figure has a shadow, so it's not likely a demon or ghost. I'm going with a camera glitch on this one. Still would give me chills though if I was watching it at night. I've got a challenge for you. Since you've made it this far, why not like this video and hit subscribe in the next 5 seconds? Because I upload 4 new scary videos every week. If you're curious about what I look like in real life, then go to my Instagram at DylanIsChillinYT and tap that follow button to find out. Number 1. Footsteps. Redditor DerPipo shared this footage of his dog's strange behavior. Or all things considered, maybe it's not so strange. Listen closely. Under the dog's growl, you can hear footsteps. The dog is clearly sensing something. I personally think that dogs can sense stuff that we don't. I'd trust him and scram. Whatever is making those footsteps is not wanted here. Have you ever watched something that you can't shake off? Then you know the feeling. You've got to pass it on to every single person in your life. These are the 30 scary videos that everyone's talking about.